Oh well, might be a bit of a cliche, but one of the most funny I've had, it's been basically on a prospect call while I was doing a qualification for a meeting. Suddenly my cat joined on the desk and jumped up on the keyboard and the camera, and it became so awkward and funny because he was also a cat person, and ended up in being a really good meeting as well. So big up for my cat as well. Thank you for that.
It's kind of hard to think about just one of my funniest work stories because, kind of like I said before, there's a lot of unique characters in the team. But I'll say that one of the experiences I've had that I thought was quite funny on the phone is that while calling people, I've had people tell me that I sound like an AI agent, and I've also had it happen to me that I call someone thinking it's a person and it's actually like an AI agent, and I started trying to prospect them for a good like 20 seconds before I realized like, oh no, this is a robot I'm talking to. So that was kind of funny.
There are quite a few stories that I feel are funny after I've joined work. A couple of them really stand out. They're related to travel. The first one, there was this particular customer. Every time I would go visit the customer, I would arrive a day before, I'd take an evening flight, and most of the times my flight would be delayed. There was this one time when the flight reached on time. I just settled into the hotel room, hoping to have a nice nap, and then head out to the customer site in the morning. And it was the first time I experienced a fire alarm in a hotel environment. The entire hotel had to be evacuated, and by the time I came back to sleep, it was almost as if my flight was delayed. My other story also revolves around travel. It was the first time that I was upgraded to first class. I thought it would be really a good treat for me. But then by the time the hot towels were handed over and by the time I could soak in the idea that I was traveling first class, it was almost time to land. It was a relatively short trip from Princeton, New Jersey to Montreal in Canada.
The funniest work story I can remember is something that actually happened quite recently when a new movie called Minecraft was released. I wasn't aware of the movie nor the game where it comes from, but Microsoft Teams, the tool I use for virtual meetings, had a background effect with Minecraft. So whenever anyone was joining the meeting, they would start to think, this is the Minecraft guy. And I got a lot of messages asking, do you enjoy this game? If you watch the movie? And I had to disappoint them by saying it's just a background I chose.